Tyler, the Creator, dropped his new album Don't Tap the Glass, which is a project full of very fun dancehall songs, and it's being very well received. Today, I will be ranking it from worst to best in my personal opinion. Now, just a disclaimer, this is all my opinion, no right or wrong answers here. If you disagree with something, that's totally okay, just be civil about it in the comments below, we're all friends here. This album's a lot of fun, and I just kind of want to talk about my favorite songs and say why they are my favorite songs, why maybe something is in last place compared to first place. Now, if you're new around here, I would really appreciate it if you left a like on this video, as well as hitting that subscribe button and the bell notification so you never miss out on an upload. Alright, let's get started with our list. In 10th place, I went with Mama Nem. Now, this song is very repetitive and it's also only a minute long, and those two things just don't mix very well. Now, personally, I actually enjoy this song quite a bit. Like, I do not find myself skipping this one, but I do think it's the weakest track on this 10-track run here because, like I said, it's just a little bit repetitive. I do like the weird, like, eerie instrumental and the way it kind of drops at the end. I feel like the song was really building on something greater, and it does fade into the next track, but I think it could have been one big song that kind of evolved. And for the reason that it didn't, it's going to rank last in my list. Now in 9th place, this is where the list gets really tough. Yes, already. Because in 9th place, I went with the introduction track, Big Poe. Now this song is an absolute vibe. It starts off this album and introduces us to this character of this album, Big Poe, with such a high energy. As soon as that beat drops, you just want to dance. The introduction to the song is just so iconic already with the announcement, the welcome, don't tap the glass, all that. The Pharrell feature is absolutely fire. The lyrics are a lot of fun, and it's just all around a great time. But I do find myself enjoying all of the songs ahead of it a lot more. Like the song I have in 8th place, Tell Me What It Is, which funny enough, we went with the intro track and now this is the outro, the closing track. This song is actually fire in my opinion. I love the chorus on this. Tell me what it is. Okay, don't let me sing again, guys. Don't let me sing again. If I do it, send me to the gulag or something. Tell Me What It Is an absolute banger, and I think it's such a great way to close this album off. It's just a lot of fun. It really is. I think it's like got a very powerful production choice behind it, and it's so good. It's so good. I love the simple drum pattern. I love how the instrumental kind of explodes during the chorus. It's all around a great time. In 7th place, I went with Sucka Free. Now the hook on this song is actually very like entertaining and quite fun, and it's honestly like funny in its own right. I think the verses are an absolute vibe. They got a very good flow to them, and I think all around this track does deliver. But this album is full of great songs, so I just couldn't rank it any higher in my personal opinion. It's not one I return to as much as the ones ahead of it. Next, I went with Don't You Worry Baby. This song mainly features Madison McFerrin, and she absolutely kills it vocally on this song. Now, I don't return to this song as much as I probably should. The instrumental's an absolute vibe. He wanted this album to be full of like songs you can just move and dance to, and this song is like a perfect adaptation of just that. The production is fantastic. The instrumental's great. Tyler has a very small role lyrically on this song, but again, Madison McFerrin absolutely kills it. It's a good song. I couldn't rank it any lower. I know that is one of like the fan favorites, so that might get some backlash, and I totally get it, but for me personally, I revisit these other songs a little bit more. In 5th place, I went with Don't Tap the Glass / Tweakin'. Of course, an iconic Tyler, the Creator double song on an album. Don't Tap the Glass, the first half of the song. Very catchy, very bouncy. I love like the chant in the background of the chorus. The lyrics are a lot of fun. There is some laugh out loud lyrics, and then of course Tweakin'. I think Tweakin' low-key might be my favorite part of the song, like that segment of it. I love the shout out to Crypto, how he played 5 nights there and should have gone to SoFi. I think that's infamous for me because I was actually at night 2 in Crypto, so one of my shows being forever engraved in a Tyler song is kind of cool in my opinion. I love the song about him hooking up with everybody in the circle that he's involved with and knowing he's wrong for it. I think that's a lot of fun. I think it's just an enjoyable song with some out-of-pocket lyrics, but like, we love that here, okay? And it's a great time. It's gonna go crazy live if he decides to do it during like Camp Flog Gnaw and stuff. And I really enjoy this one, probably admittedly more than I should. I think a song like Don't You Worry Baby is technically better, but for me personally, this is my list. I do think Don't Tap the Glass Tweakin' is a little bit better, just for my personal taste. Then I went with I'll Take Care of You, which is just another great song. It really reminds me of Don't You Worry Baby. This song mainly features Yeba. I'm sorry, I don't know how to say that. The refrain is very like out of nowhere and kind of a great time before the beat dropped, and of course Yeba absolutely carries during the verses and just the singing performance. This is just another very good like dance song. I think it absolutely carries the vibe of this album to a T, and I think it's a very enjoyable song. Again, I know a song like I'll Take Care of You and Don't You Worry Baby are some of the highest rated and favorited on this album, and again, just as much as I get that, they aren't really the ones I return to the most, and that's kind of what I'm basing this list off of, just how much I return to them and how good they are. That's why at number 3, I'm going with Stop Playing With Me. Now this song is crazy. It really reminds me of something off of Yeezus. The way the beat drops out of nowhere is so good. You can absolutely tell this is going to go crazy during a live show. You're not going to want to stop moving during the song, which is exactly what this album presents. And its kind of tagline is like, never don't stop moving kind of thing. So Stop Playing With Me is an absolute banger. The bars are fire. The flow's fantastic. The beat goes crazy when they just let that beat play out at the end. Oh my god, it's so good. At number 2, I went with Ring Ring Ring. I think this is like a staple song on this album. It feels kind of similar to like an Igor type of vibe. The lyrics are very, very well written, very relatable in its own right. And of course, the pre-chorus and the chorus are just absolutely phenomenal. The verses are great. Everything about it's just so good. It reminds me also of like a Like Him off of Chromacopia, but with less like deep of a subject matter, I guess, but it's an absolute vibe. And at number 1, I know it's like an obvious pick, I know it's kind of blowing up on like TikTok and such, but it's Sugar on My Tongue. Now, I reacted to this album the day it came out. It's on this channel. The way Sugar on My Tongue got me moving, oh my god, no song has ever made me get moving like that. I don't be dancing, I was dancing, you know what I mean? I don't even have words, I'm just vibing. So this song is just an absolute great time. The catchiest hook on the album, one of the catchiest hooks Tyler's ever written. The lyrics are crazy, but like a lot of fun. The instrumental really carries just this great energy throughout the track. The entire song is just so well made, and for me personally, it's the most enjoyable track on Don't Tap the Glass. So that is my ranking of the 10 songs on this album. Again, if you disagreed with anything, that's totally okay. Let me know what you'd rank this album, like worst to best, 1 through 10, in the comments below. I'd love to see your guys' list and takes, and if you're feeling up for it, give me reasons as to why you have them, where you rank them. I really love getting involved with you guys in the community here. Been posting a lot more videos, so if you're new around here, again, hit that subscribe button, check out the channel, see if you like anything else. Hope to see you guys around again. See you later. Peace.